Reading is one of the most nourishing forms of mental exercise, creativity, and meditation that we know. In many ways, it is a revolutionary act of engagement in a culture that desperately wants us to disengage, one that directly profits from our lack of attention or critical thinking. But too many of us care more about socializing the number of books we read instead of developing a sound understanding of them. Reading, like many crafts and disciplines in today's efficiency era, has become a chore that we must optimize the completion of. Today, I hope to convince you that the number of books you read and the number of facts you can blindly memorize from them is meaningless. What is far more important is making each work your own, a process that can only be done by reading slowly and intentionally. No one can find the time to sit down and read anymore, and so we settle for an idle and superficial understanding of the words around us. We shamefully replace the act of reading with applications that distill books into 15-minute audio summaries. We scan through social networks and memorize headlines, but don't actually click into the articles that we claim we have read. Books are words waiting to be animated, waiting to fill our heads with thoughts and observations, waiting to enlarge us by giving us direct access to experiences not our own. In order for this to work, however, we need a certain type of silence and an ability to filter out the noise. To learn, we must think for ourselves and form a relationship with the text that we are reading. Be slow and immerse yourself in the words. Confirm your understanding of a paragraph by explaining it to yourself, and look up everything you don't understand. Ask yourself constantly if you agree or disagree with what someone else has written. Because of the illusion that understanding is based on speed and that it is more important to react than to think, we live in a culture in which we are constantly attached to time, where we falsely think that speed is the only path to completion and understanding. We fear that if we leave our phone on a desk for 5 minutes, we are going to miss out on something that merits our attention. And the reality is that we are constantly distracting ourselves, being pulled between riffs and fragments of things with only a dim awareness of the totality of everything else. In a world of endless options, distractions, and possibilities, it becomes impossible to truly understand who you are and what you want out of life without focused disconnection. This is what slow reading has to offer, a time for you to truly disengage from the world and open yourself to the inspiration or education by the consciousness of another human being. Take your space to slowly read and contemplate. Only then can you understand what you want and the kind of person that you want to become.